Spectacular start. Spectacular start. Okay, one take Charlie. Mark Ferguson, Betferg, the Equaliser. Okay, here we are. Hawkston Park. Hawkston Park, I'm at a golf course. Don't discriminate against golf courses. It's the nearest one to where I live in Shrewsbury. Okay, why are we here? We're here to give you, and you, who is you? You is everybody on my phone book. You might be now, you won't probably be after this. I'm doing a mass purge, okay? But I'm not discriminating today. I'm giving every one of you on my phone book the preview to end all previews, the 2021 US Open. Okay, so you saw the dramatic entrance there from the rough, going to be completely different, but the point is it's going to be rough. Okay, so you've probably read Racing Post, Sporting Life, all those jokers. I haven't read any of them, I never do. It's all in there, okay? So what is going to happen this week at Torrey Pines? Okay, well, I'm going to give you 5 selections, 4 in the outright, 1 the top Great Britain and Ireland player, and I give you 1 player to miss the cut. It's going to be 6 selections. If I've got time and have inclination, I'm going to tell you briefly why I've omitted some of the favourites. But let's start. Who is my number 1 selection? God, I've wrestled with this for months. He was my number 1 selection for this tournament 6 months ago, and he still is, despite putting me through close cardiac arrests, all sorts of mental health. This guy, Tony Finau, my goodness me, what can I say about him? He cannot putt for toffee. At the Memorial a couple of weeks ago, had plenty on him, and this is no word of a lie. The last 2 holes of his first round and the first 5 holes of his second round, he had 7 consecutive putts inside 7 feet. And guess what? He missed all of them. All of them. Now, why on earth am I going to back a guy like that? Well, the US Open traditionally, and it won't be any different this week, it is not a putting contest. It will be won with a score around par. Okay, I believe when Tiger Woods won here, famously, here being Torrey Pines, not here Hawkston Park. So when I say here, I refer to Torrey Pines in San Diego, California. So when Tiger won here in 2008, I believe it was with a winning score of 289. I may be wrong. To be honest, a statistical genius I am, I'm not going to bombard you with stats in this preview. Okay, I'm just going to tell you what's going to happen. Okay, but the point is, it's going to play tough. It's not a putting contest. It's a ball striking contest. Okay, and my golfers are ball strikers. Ball striking supremos. And Tony Finau is the greatest example of that in the game today. He will beat this golf course into submission, and come Sunday night, Sunday the 20th of June 21, I think we're going to see Tony the Tiger, the guy who's won 1 piddly tournament in his career on the PGA Tour, lifting the famous US Open trophy. Why do I think this? Well, his Tory form speaks for itself. He's played there 7 times. I said I'm not going to bombard you with statistics. I'll try not to. He's played 7 times, and he's not been outside the top 24. Okay, his US Open record in the last 5 years, he's had 3 top 14 finishes. But listen to this as the kicker. When the Torrey Pines, yes, that San Diego tournament, the Buick Invitational, it's going to be nowhere near as tough as the US Open. But when the tough get going at the weekend, it's always tough at Torrey on days 3 and 4 in that tournament. Okay, his stroke record, his stroke average is 70 on a Saturday and 72 on a Sunday. But if you factor out his 77 the first time he played it, it's 70 again on a Sunday. That doesn't sound great, but when you consider the field averages around 75.5, 76, you can see that over the weekend, Tony the Tiger is picking up 11 shots on the field. When the going gets tough, Tony gets started. Okay, so listen, 28 to 1, 28 to 1. You just can't miss this guy. Tony the Tiger, get on. Okay, so I haven't got a great deal of time left. I'm aware my WhatsApp seems to kick out after 6 minutes. So, second player, Will Zalatoris, as they call him. This guy's different class, different class. He missed the cut his first major in 2018 at Shinnecock, US Open, and since then, he's played 3 times, 3 majors, not been outside the top 8. Incredible ball striker. This guy will be thereabouts. 45 to 1, you want to be backing him. Okay, I'm not going to tell you the books and stuff, but odds change all the time. But 28's Tony, 45 Will Zalatoris. Number 3, Jason Kokrak. This guy, he's a different player to what he was this time last year. Yes, he still hasn't got a top 15 in a major, but he's won twice in his last 17 starts. Okay, he's 4th. Well, he's certainly in the top 6 in total driving. Okay, this guy, he's a ball striking supremo, like Zalatoris, like Finau. He will be in the mix. The 4th guy, Ryan Palmer. Ryan Palmer, sleeper pick. Yes, great Tory form, terrible US Open form, but I think he loves this golf course so much. His form is so solid that Ryan Palmer at 151 is just unmissable, okay? The 5th selection is Lee Westwood. Lee John Westwood. Backed him several times this year. Those of you who are getting these exclusive weekly previews, a lot of you aren't, so you're not privy to this, but Lee Westwood I've backed a number of times this year, okay? This guy, he's recently married, but that's not a distraction. Lee is so happy with his life, with his golf. 16-1 with 365 for top Great Britain and Ireland. I think you can probably get 20s out there. Odds checker was not updating properly, so at least 20-1 for me. It's too big on the top TBNI. And the last bet is Bryson DeChambeau, defending champion, the fraud that he is. 100-30, Burlington Bertie to miss the cut with Sky Bet, 11-4 elsewhere. Get on. You've heard those 5 bets.